As promised, I am making Jamaican oxtail stew.
No, NannaBea, it named Oxtail, not Oxtail stew. Alright, Oxtail.
For tonight's tea. I'm going to be serving it with rice and peas. And I'm going to do this in 2 stages because you have to marinate the oxtails. Oxtail used to be a very cheap cut of meat. I remember my mum buying it for next to nothing. In fact, some butchers gave it away. But it's not so cheap these days. So I've got 2 packs here. The first pack is actually from a local butcher's, and that is £11.81 for a kg.
My backside, you hear what she said? £11.81 per kg. Me glad say from a ban, me never eat oxtail yet. Have no interest in eating oxtail. Nah, yummy. But for those who want to buy it, especially if you no live a foreign, all the best to with them price there.
The second pack though is just from Morrison's, and that was much cheaper. Not much cheaper, £9.99 kg. The first thing we're going to do is trim off some excess fat. Not all of it, just if there's a bit of excess fat, trim it off. This is my oxtails now with some of the fat trimmed off, and I've rinsed it in lemon and water.
Listen to me clear. Una hear when NannaBea say, she say, I've rinsed it in lemon and water. Yes, she wash our meat. Just like how we Jamaican people do, we wash we meat.
And dried it. So as I said, this has got to marinate for at least 4 hours. So first of all, a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of ground black pepper, and this is a 1-inch piece of fresh ginger and 4 garlic cloves. Just give them a bit of a bash and pop in 1 Scotch bonnet pepper, thinly sliced, and you also need 1 for the second stage of the process. And make sure you wash your hands after you've handled that bad boy. A handful of fresh thyme. I'm now putting in some gravy browning, about 2 teaspoons. 2 tablespoons of all-purpose seasoning.
Listen to me and listen to me clearly. You see, anytime you see Caucasians take out more than salt and black pepper, you have to start the cartwheels. Like literally, the woman season up the oxtail. Hello, please. Is I tell NannaBea to do them something here.
You can buy this in Home Bargains. For this next bit, I recommend some gloves. There's no easier way to do it, but you've got to get your hands in now and make sure that every single piece of this oxtail has got all the seasonings and flavours on. So massage for quite a while. Massage your meat. That is the richness that you're looking for your marinade. Cling film and pop this in the fridge for a minimum of 4 hours really. And that's the first stage of the Jamaican oxtail stew.
NannaBea, stop call this something oxtail stew, no? You don't hear Jamaicans coming over here and said, oh, can I have some chips and fish? We say fish and chips, like the English people say it. We don't come and call on Yorkshire puddings, pudding Yorkshire. And we definitely don't say, oh, you know, instead of me having a full English breakfast, I want a breakfast English. Put some respect on the oxtail name, ma'am. All right.
Oxtail Jamaican style stew. I'm going to be doing it in my Kasori 9-in-1. It's a mean machine. I'm just going to put a little bit of oil in here. And at first I'm having it on the saute function. You need to see the previous video to see how I did the marinade for the oxtails. Let's turn her on. So this is my oxtails. Just look at how seasoned they are. And they're going in this 9-in-1 pot to fry off. Did you hear the sizzle? Don't overcrowd your pan when you're frying these off. The liquid from the marinade is going in. 2 Maggi stock pots. You can use any really, but these are the best ones. A tablespoon of all-purpose seasoning. This is ground allspice, which is actually pimento. I couldn't get hold of the whole pimento, so it's ground pimento, which is called allspice. About a teaspoon. Now, when I was researching these recipes, obviously there's lots of different versions, so I took bits from each version. But the one that surprised me the most was this, tomato ketchup. And most people do use this. That shocks me. But yeah, we're going in with about 2 tablespoons of tomato ketchup. And then we're going in with another whole Scotch bonnet. Don't chop it up. And now this is going on the pressure cooker function. It's a tidy, mean machine. Let's give it another 5 minutes. So this is your oxtail stew.
NannaBea, I don't know if people put ketchup in the oxtail. I've never known of that method. Plus, it looked like the browning get with fryo.
Look at it. Oxtail stew. Jamaican oxtail stew and rice and peas. Just give the bones a good suck. And the rice and peas. The flavour is incredible. There's no easy way to eat oxtail. It's just got to be a suck on a bone. Lovely.
So here's the thing, is oxtail, and don't say no Jamaican oxtail stew, right? Then we'll probably say brown stew oxtail because some people can curry it. Me never see no butter bean. Never see no little carrot. But alright. And the presentation, come on, NannaBea. I know say Jamaican people eat them gravy, but okay, I know say English people love whulleapa gravy. But yeah, well done still. You always come up with a thing then, but it's a bit dark for me. I don't eat oxtail, so me wouldn't eat that. But yeah, you go on with yourself a little bit. I preferred the curry goat and the jerk chicken meal that you did before. What do you guys think?